On a cold January morning in 1947, a gruesome discovery shook Los Angeles to its core. The body of a young woman, later identified as 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, was found brutally murdered and mutilated in a vacant lot in Leimert Park. Elizabeth, an aspiring actress with dreams of Hollywood stardom, had come to Los Angeles seeking fame and fortune. Instead, she became infamous as the Black Dahlia, a nickname that would forever be associated with one of the most notorious unsolved murders in U.S. history. The scene that greeted investigators was nothing short of nightmarish. Elizabeth's body had been cut in half with surgical precision, drained of blood, and posed in a grotesque manner. Perhaps most disturbing of all was the ghastly smile carved into her face, a haunting detail that would become synonymous with the case. The investigation unfolded rapidly. Police were immediately called to the scene, and multiple divisions of the LAPD became involved. In an innovative move for the time, investigators used an early fax machine called a sound photo to send the victim's fingerprints to the FBI in Washington, D.C., allowing for rapid identification. By the evening of January 16th, authorities had matched the prints to those of Elizabeth Short. As detectives delved deeper into the case, they uncovered a web of mysteries and inconsistencies. The autopsy revealed that Short had died from repeated blows to the face and subsequent blood loss, with the bisection and mutilation occurring post-mortem. Notably, no blood was found at the scene, indicating that the body had been moved after death. The crime scene offered little in terms of forensic evidence, as the killer had meticulously cleaned the body, leaving no fingerprints or other traceable clues. 9 days after the discovery, an envelope arrived at the Los Angeles Examiner containing Short's personal belongings, including her Social Security card and birth certificate. Strangely, both the envelope and its contents were wiped clean with gasoline, eliminating any potential fingerprint evidence. This tantalizing clue, presumably sent by the killer, only deepened the mystery. The investigation faced several challenges. The sensational nature of the crime led to over 60 false confessions, diverting resources and complicating the investigation. Intense public interest and media coverage often hindered police efforts, with reporters sometimes interfering with the investigation and publishing speculative stories. Investigators tracked down approximately 75 men from an address book found among Short's belongings, interviewed over 150 potential suspects, and at one point had 750 investigators working on the case. Despite these extensive efforts, the case remained unsolved. Over the years, numerous suspects have been proposed, but one stands out due to a startling family connection: Dr. George Hodel, a prominent Los Angeles physician. Decades after the murder, he became a prime suspect, accused by his own son, Steve Hodel. A former LAPD detective, Steve has spent years building a case against his father, pointing to George's medical background, which could explain the surgical precision of the body's bisection, and photographs found in George's belongings that may depict Elizabeth Short. The Black Dahlia murder has spawned numerous conspiracy theories over the years. Some believe Elizabeth Short was the victim of a serial killer who continued to operate undetected for years. Others suggest a cover-up involving high-ranking officials or Hollywood elites. There are even theories linking her murder to other unsolved cases from that era, proposing a wider conspiracy. While no recent breakthroughs have definitively solved the case, interest in the Black Dahlia murder remains high. Books, documentaries, and films continue to explore this chilling tale, each offering new perspectives and theories. The passage of time, contaminated evidence, and the deaths of key witnesses have all contributed to the difficulty in closing this case. The Black Dahlia murder stands as a haunting reminder of a Hollywood dream turned nightmare. It continues to captivate our collective imagination, a dark mystery that may never be fully unraveled. As we reflect on this tragic tale, we are left to wonder, will the true identity of Elizabeth Short's killer ever be revealed? Or will the Black Dahlia forever remain one of America's most enduring unsolved mysteries?